Okay. In this problem, we're asked to set up a survey, or set up a Venn diagram for this survey, and then use that survey to use that Venn diagram to answer several questions about the survey. So we're told that a pollster surveyed 450 students. 280 said they were Republican. 150 of the 260 females also indicated they were Republicans. So we're asked here to let A be the set of respondents that were female, let B be the set of respondents that are registered Republicans. So, just for clarity, let me write that out. A is the set of females, and B is the set of Republicans. We're asked to set up a Venn diagram. So first, let's pop in our Venn diagram. We have just two sets here, so we're going to use just a Venn diagram for two sets right here. And so going into my two sets here, I can label them A and B. A for females, B for Republicans. So the first step is to fill out what's going to be in my Venn diagram. So if we look at our data, we have 450 students total, 280 Republicans, 150 females that are Republicans, and 260 total females. So when you're setting up a Venn diagram, we always want to go in and do the innermost region first. So if A is females and B is Republicans, ask yourself the question, what is this middle region here? What's going to go in there? And hopefully you realize that is where our female Republicans go. So we look at our problem and see if we're told the number of female Republicans. And in fact we are. Right. There's 150 such people. So we go into that region and plug in 150 for the 150 female Republicans. And now you just want to go through and start working out each of your next pieces. So we now focus on circle A. We are told that there are 260 females. That's the whole circle A. We've accounted for 150 of them already. So that means there's 260 total, we have 150, there's 110 left hanging around that's just in circle A. We use a similar type of reasoning now to figure out stuff in circle B. We're told that there are 280 students that are Republicans. So all of circle B has to be 280. We've accounted for 150 already, so there's 130 left over. So now we filled out 3 of the 4 regions in our Venn diagram. We have to figure out what goes outside. Those would be people that are not females, nor are they Republicans. Well, we know that there's 450 total people that have been surveyed, and so we have already accounted for a good bit of that 450. So we just have to subtract each of those guys from 450 to see what we end up with. And when you do that, hopefully you come up with 60. So now we've taken care of our first part of our problem, which is setting up the Venn diagram. Setting up the Venn diagram. Again, that 60 came because we took our 450, take away what we already had. 150, 110, and 130. And that's where the 60 came from. So now we've taken care of setting it up. We have some questions though. Question number 1. Use the information. Okay, actually we've done question number 1. Question number 2. How many of the respondents were non-Republican males? And when you're answering a question, you have to ask yourself, am I in a set or am I not in a set? Am I inside the set or am I not going to be in the set? Well, we want non-Republican males. Well, if we're a male, we can't be in Circle A. So I can go right in here and say goodbye to Circle A. It also says we're not Republicans. So goodbye to Republican set. And that leaves us with only 60 people. So how many non-Republican males are there? There are 60 in this survey. So question number 2 is 60. Question number 3 asks us, can we determine the number of female Democrats? The number of female Democrats. Well, Circle A gives us the number of females, and they're calling them Democrats. A lot of people might jump to the conclusion it's 110. That 110 is the number of females that are not Republicans. So the answer to the question, can we determine the number of female Democrats from this information? The answer is no. You can tell how many are not Republicans. There's 110. But not every person that's not a Republican happens to be a Democrat. And so, no, we cannot. And as for the explanation, just what I've just said. Hope this problem helps you out. You can get started on doing your own, setting up your own Venn diagram problems now.